And her microphone is dead. Just have her run to the other mic, guys. Have her run down. Or don't.
Only your auto policy. Bundle all your insurance and save big. You deserve someone who can tackle more. Call Rio Rancho Allstate agent Jamie Berger today at 891
Hey, they just stopped the music right in the middle of it. 3. Jose, can you hear me over there? All right, man. Fix and announce these guys and we'll go live. Goodness, I should have got a second water.
Gentlemen, put your hands together for the unknown element, your Stars mascot, Shrek, riding in the Stars truck, sponsored by John Ford.
We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chain to your legs at the Space Jam.
Oh, jeez. Come on, fans, show up. Start piling in.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming onto the field are your Galaxy Dancers, sponsored by Subway, Aloha Tanning, New Generations Fitness, Galleria Beauty and Barber, and Duke City Stars Dance Center.
Jose, give me thumbs up. Jose, you got me? We're ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome home your New Mexico Stars.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Albert Velarde, and you are live here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where your New Mexico Stars, 1-3 on the season, take on the San Angelo Bandits, who are 1-3 on the season as well. Mexico Stars got their first road win in San Angelo at the beginning of the season. And now they visit the Stars here at the beautiful Santa Ana Star Center. We are going to have our players announced. Here is number 2. That's DeMarcus James, a defensive back, 6'1", 200 pounds from U.S. Air Force. Number 3, that's Chaz Thompson, the wide receiver, defensive back, 6'1", 194 pounds from Louisville. Number 4, that's Landrick Brody, fullback and linebacker, 6 foot, 260 pounds from New Mexico. Number 5 is star running back Seth Smith, fullback, 5'8", 210 pounds from New Mexico State, and he had 4 touchdowns at the last home game. Number 6 is Michael Robinson, the defensive lineman, 6'4", 270. The new starting quarterback for your New Mexico Stars is number 7, Casey Peters, 6'3", 220 from Rocky Mountain College, also had some time in the IFL. Next up is number 8, Roland Bruno, wide receiver, defensive back, 5'10", 185 from UNM. That's at New Mexico. Number 10 is Dexter Manley, wide receiver and linebacker, 6'3", 210 from Elizabeth City State. Number 11, Josh Floyd, the other starting wide receiver for this Stars team, 5'10", 185 pounds from Chowan. Number 14 is Marcus Cortez, defensive back, 6'1", 210. He's from Troy. And number 19, and the leading scorer of the entire league, is the kicker. That's Zeke Arevalo, 5'8", 170 pounds from St. Mary's. Number 21 is Darius Pettigrew, defensive back, 6'1", 185 from West Georgia. Number 33, Keith McCassell, defensive lineman, 6'1", 295 from South Florida. You're going to have number 55, Brock Mueller, offensive and defensive lineman, 6'2", 290 from Wingate. Number 56, that's Michael Hutchinson, offensive defensive lineman, 6'7", 275 from Grambling. Number 74, Jeff Yonker, offensive line and defensive lineman, 6'3", 310 from Adams State. Number 79, Chris Brown, offensive and defensive lineman, 6'1", 350 from Northwestern State. And finishes up with number 99 and the starting defensive tackle. That's Andy Enman, 6'3", 310 for New Mexico Highlands. He is also a new player. And that is your starting lineup for the New Mexico Stars today versus this San Angelo Bandit team. Both of these teams come in at 1-3 and looking to go 2-3 on the season. You're going to have your coaching staff, including your head coach, Chris Williams. Again, Chris Williams has a championship under his belt. And he's doing a great job of finding new, refreshing players to bring in and make this team competitive. We'll get more to that shortly. We're going to take a quick break to pay our respects for the national anthem. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I have to tell you, Every hair on my body is standing up from that amazing national anthem that was just sung. Unbelievable. And moving forward, we are creeping up to game time as our color guard makes their way off the field. 1-3 are both of these teams coming in today. Somebody looking to gain some ground. And we're hoping it's going to be the New Mexico Stars doing just that. Had a chance to speak with the general manager, Abe Hernandez, before this game, as we normally do, and I asked him, what is it the Stars are looking to do in this home game and moving forward, having such a slow start at 1-3? And he tells me, we just need to win every aspect of the business as a football team as a whole. He's breaking that down, saying, we got to win the front part, the front office part of this business. We need to win over the public image. They've been doing that. They've been out to the schools doing important things with the anti-bullying campaign, which is a huge situation for these young men and women these days. The second aspect is to win over the fans, showing them that this team is here to stay, that they're trying to do the right things and bringing in the right players, bringing in the right staff, getting the community's trust. Therefore, that turns out to these fans showing up to these football games, letting them know they are not going anywhere, and that turns into winning. All of that allows Coach Williams to bring in the football players he needs to bring in to start getting some W's, and that starts with this quarterback, number 7, Casey Peters. He's 6'3", 220. It shows he's from Rocky Mountain College, but he played in the IFL. He played for Tri-City Rapids. Anybody who's followed the IFL for a couple of years knows that that is one of the top-tier teams for the IFL in years past. And what a start this is. Coach Williams and Abe Hernandez working together to get this thing turned around. And they expect nothing less than to win out from here on out moving forward. And I tell you, the Stars have almost done just that. They have never been blown out of a game yet. And I am going to pause for a minute for a prayer. We'll be back shortly. And we are back. After that amazing prayer, we're going to get this game started here shortly, where the Stars are at home here in Rio Rancho, New Mexico at the beautiful San Angelo Star Center. Today's game sponsor is Zebra Sports Grill, located in Farmington, New Mexico, up by the airport. They're not just a sports grill. They have over 20 flat screen TVs and do much more than just that. They bring you live entertainment, bands, comedy shows, and such. You find yourself up in Farmington, New Mexico area, stop by Zebra Sports Grill and visit Lance and his staff up there. Also, Dr. Herman Orthodontics for all your dental needs, and Batteries Plus. I was speaking to earlier, Coach Williams and Abe Hernandez, the general manager and the head coach for Mexico Stars, bringing in 8 new players starting in this game today. let's see where we start. Number 12 kicking off for the Bandits. That's Smith taking it around the 5. He passes the 10. He's up the middle and tripped up right at the last minute by number 11 for the Bandits. That's going to be Dominique Wells. So first down and 10 for the Stars at the 22-yard line. And Peters and company will take the field for their first possession of offense. He gets the play call from Coach Williams. So number 7 going under center. He's going to have his running back Smith lined up behind him. To the left is Manley and Floyd. Motion receiver is number 8, Bruno. There's a snap, 5-step drop. He's got pressure and sacked by number 41. And he didn't even look like he got touched by anybody. That's Benny Shepard, the 6'4", 260 defensive lineman from Blinn. Casey tried to get away from him, and he just dove out for his legs. Huge loss on the play. A loss of 19, so it's going to be second down. A loss of 9, so it's going to be second down and 19. Lined up to the left are your receivers, Bruno and Manley. Floyd in motion this time. There's a snap, 2-step drop, thrown deep. He's open. There's a catch, touchdown, New Mexico Stars. And that goes to number 11, Josh Floyd. What a play. And Peters not even hesitating. He takes a 3-step drop and he lets her rip. Floyd runs right underneath it. Touchdown Stars. And that touchdown is brought to you by Dr. Herman Orthodontics. 33-yard touchdown pass to Floyd. Here's Aravalo. He's ready. There's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is right down the pipes, and that is good. 13-17 on the clock in this first quarter, and the Stars lead 7-0. Like I was telling you earlier, number 19, Zeke Aravalo, is the leading scorer for this league, the Texas Lone Star League. He has done a great job for the Stars, a 2-year returner. Coach Williams more than comfortable with him, and Zeke's family is in town today. I had a chance to speak with them a little bit. An amazing family he's got. They've got an off week, so he plans on spending some time with them. He's going to be doing the kickoff duties for the Stars as they kick off from the goal line. Deep for the Bandits is going to be number 2. That's Craig McLeland. And number 1, that's Tommy White. Tommy White's a 6'1", 215 wide receiver from Grambling. And McLeland is 6'5", 240. Both of them quite the load. White's lined up at the 5. McLeland's on his end zone. Here's the Zeke kick. It's deep. It's going to be returned around the goal line. There's a 5. He's still got room. Tripped up. And I apologize. I called the wrong name. That's Garrett Tidwell. He had his jersey pulled up. Looked like a 1. He returns that ball back about 13 yards. So first down and 10 for the Bandits as their offense takes their first possession. And the Bandits quarterback, he is one large man. That's number 19. That's Michael Nichols. Shotgun formation, number 7 in motion. There's a snap, 5-step. It's going to be a quick dump here. And that is sniffed out. It goes nowhere as number 4. That's Landrick Brody. Was right there. 6', 260 lineman from New Mexico. And they're going to lose 2 yards on that play. It was a screen play. But Brody had that sniffed out. So Michael back in the huddle. He's got Tidwell, and we got a timeout already from the Bandits as they had the wrong play called. The coach telling his quarterback just to slow down a little bit, but they're going to talk about it. 7-0 your score. They get everything worked out. So you've got number 10 Martin and number 3 Washington split out to the right. The motion man is Tidwell, number 7. There's a snap, 5-step drop. He's got pressure, throws it out. That's completed, but we're going to have a penalty. And I'm wondering if that's going to be a personal foul, late hit on the quarterback, roughing the passer, and it sure is. That's going against number 6. That's Michael Robinson, the defensive lineman, 6'4", 270. He's a new player for this week. And sure enough, that ball was thrown plus about a 2-second wait, and he puts a hit on the quarterback, number 19 of Nichols, and the white hat right on top of that. What a huge penalty that is, because they had the close to a first down. It would have been brought up a second down. They're going to give them the result of the play plus 15 yards. So shotgun formation, Tidwell in motion, quick pitch out to the running back looking for anywhere to get through the line. Doesn't happen. As the cornerback, number 21 for the Stars, that's Pettigrew, is right there to chop the legs out from the running back, number 20 of the Bandits. That's Carter. They gain 1 yard on the play. Under center goes Nichols. Washington in motion. Quick throw out here. That is completed to number 10, Martin. And he gets blasted by number 14. That's Cortez. 6'1", 206 from Troy. What a hit that was. You love to see that. That brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Bandits. So as it took only 2 plays for the Stars to score, the Bandits trying to mount a drive here. Number 7, Tidwell, is going to be the motion receiver. There's a snap to Nichols. Quick drop back. Completed. Missed tackle. He's looking to get in the end zone is Tidwell. And the cornerback had him dead in his tracks. Tidwell able to twist, move, and shake the would-be tackler off. And that's going to be enough for a first down. So that's going to bring up 1st down and goal. But I tell you, if the cornerback is able to wrap him up, you're looking at 4th down right now. Nichols under center. Tidwell in motion. Handoff to Carter. The running back, 1st down and goal from the 6, is now going to be 2nd down and goal from the 3. Carter, quite the load himself, 5'9", 220 from Angelo State. And we're going to have a penalty right off the bat. I'm not sure what that was for. I want to say that the Stars coach was out of his coaching box, and that's exactly what it was. You do not see that very often in arena football, seeing a coach get a penalty. But that's exactly what just happened. And instead of it being a penalty, they're going to give the coach a warning. That would have been half the distance to the goal. Now 2nd down and goal. Nichols under center. Big number 99 behind him. There's a sweet pitch to Carter looking for some room. He's still on his feet, still going forward. Let's see if he got in or if they stop him. And what a defensive play that was. They hold him off as he gains 1 yard to the 2-yard line. He was hit by number 33 of the Stars. That's Keith McCaskill. So 3rd down and goal from the 2. And the fans starting to fill in the stadium here. This is a huge play. Big number 99 in at fullback. That's Andy Edmond, the offensive defensive lineman. There's a snap. The quarterback's going to keep it. He's in the end zone, but we have a penalty. The White Hat threw it. And then the quarterback showing the fans no love. And it ain't even going to matter because that is coming back. Illegal formation against the Bandits. So somebody must have not been on the line for that penalty to come out. Still remains 3rd down, but that helps the Stars out as it was 3rd down and goal from the 2. It's now going to be 3rd down and goal from the 7. So Nichols gets his play call. He's got number 99 lined up behind him. I apologize. That is Russell. And we have a timeout. The Bandits coach upset about that last call. The Stars are going to talk it over. 7-0 is your score in the first quarter. 8:11 left on the clock. Your game brought to you by Zebra Sports Grill, located in Farmington, New Mexico. They have over 20 flat screen TVs. Bring you any kind of sports event going on at the moment. They also bring you a ton of live entertainment as well. So both teams break the huddle. 3rd down and 7. Nichols looks like he's going to take this from the shotgun. Number 10, that's Martin in motion. His receiver, 3-step drop, throws out really quick. It's too wide. Incomplete. 4th down. Let's see if they attempt the field goal or if they're going to try to score. And they are going to bring out the field goal unit. And the kicker for the Bandits is number 13. That is Ahmad Howard. And I'll tell you, Howard is a huge football player. He's a big guy for a kicker. 6'4", 255 from Texas. So here's the attempt. He nods that he's ready. There's a snap to hold. The kick is up. And that is right down the pipes. 7-3 is your score. 7:55 left in the first quarter. The Stars still lead this game 7-3. You can find more information about the New Mexico Stars and all the different things that they have going on. Sponsors. You can inquire about tickets, staff members, by simply logging on to their team website at www.nmstars/lsfl.com. For more information, go to their homepage. You'd also find them on Facebook. You find them at facebook.com/New Mexico Stars. Get on there and invite them. You see a whole bunch of things that the front office of Abe Hernandez and his staff, what they have going on out in the community. You'll see where their next events are going to be at. Show up, get autographs, meet the players, meet Hernandez and his staff as well at different locations. Again, that's on Facebook at facebook.com/New Mexico Stars. Here's the kickoff. Number 11, deep to return for the Stars. That's Josh Floyd. There's the kick. It's not even going to be returnable as there's a souvenir for the fan. And I tell you, if this kicker kicks like this for the majority part of the game, it's a good possibility they may run out of footballs tonight because that ball was kicked about 20 seats up into the stands, and you don't see that very often in this league. Maybe the coach will get on to him, because when that happens, you start out at the 25-yard line, which is midpoint on Arena Football League fields. So out comes Casey Peters, the new quarterback for the Stars, and his offense lined up to the left side of the field is going to be Manley and Floyd. Bruno is going to be the motion receiver. Under center is Peters. There's a snap. 5-step drop. He's got some pressure. Fires it across. Completed to number 11, Floyd. And he gets in the end zone. Let's see if they give it to him. And they do. Touchdown, Floyd. And that is his second one of the night. And Floyd got smashed up against the wall. And Floyd's going to show some respect to his comrade and teammate, number 19, Zeke Arevalo. He just handed the ball off to his family for a souvenir. Now Arevalo out onto the field to attempt the extra point, as Floyd will hold for him. He nods that he's ready. Floyd calls for the ball. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's missed. Wide left. And you do not see that very often from Zeke, as he is a sure thing 95% of the time. And again, the cheerleaders throw the ball into the stand. That's going to be a souvenir for somebody. I sure hope we've aired up enough footballs for tonight. 13-3 is your score. After that 30-yard touchdown pass from Peters to Floyd. So Arevalo's going to do the kickoff for the Stars, and deep for the Bandits is number 1. That's White. Number 7, that's Tidwell. It's deep, but it's going to be returnable. That's Tidwell right around the 15, looking for some room. His legs are cut out from underneath him. And what a nice open field tackle that was by number 21 for the Stars. That's Pettigrew. 2 tackles on the day already. First down and 10 from the 14-yard line. And Nichols and his offense take the field for their second possession of the game. 13-3 is your score in the first quarter, as the clock continues to run. Shotgun formation. There's Tidwell in motion. 3-step drop. It's thrown out, thrown in the ground, and he takes a shot. Does Nichols. That's number 99 for the Stars. Edmond, he's the new defensive lineman that the Stars have brought in. Second down and 10. That's exactly what this Stars defense wants to do, is put pressure on Nichols, making sure that when he throws it, they're in that half-second mark. You got to put a hit on him. So Nichols goes into shotgun formation, trips to the right side with Tidwell, Washington, and Martin. Washington is going to be the motion receiver. Fake pass to the right, looking for anybody to get open. Intercepted by number 2. And I am hoping that that is not a penalty against the Stars. That looked like that was a good, solid hit, but the helmet comes flying off of the quarterback, Nichols. I'm hoping it's not a helmet-to-helmet hit. There was a lineman in that area. Let's hope it was a holding. Nope, that is going against the Stars, and I disagree with that penalty by a mile, because the quarterback for the Bandits hadn't even released the football yet when number 6 for the Stars, that's Robinson, put a hit on him. It was as clean as you can get. And I wish they'd show that replay here in the stadium. That was a bad call. And here's the replay. It showed the pass a little bit too late, but hopefully they can rewind it and show it, because I'll tell you, they missed that one. Nonetheless, it doesn't matter what I think. First down and 10 from the 24-yard line. There's a snap handoff to the running back, and he's stuffed. He might not even have gotten back to the line of scrimmage as he was hit by number 33. Well, that is Keith McCassell. 6'1", 295 from South Florida. And he gets help from number 56. That's Michael Hutcherson, 6'7", 275 from Grambling. The Stars bringing in some size. And I tell you, I love it. Nice size on this defensive front. We haven't seen this for quite some time. Shotgun formation for Nichols. There's a snap. Quick fake pass out. He lost the ball. That should be a turnover. First down and 10 for the Stars. Let's see if that's what they call it. And there it is. What a play. Turnover, number 99 for the Stars. That's Edmond. The new player comes in, puts a hit on the quarterback, Nichols. He's unable to hold on to the ball. And we recover the fumble, first down and 10. And right now, Peters and his offense need to go for the jugular so early, because points is everything in the Arena Football League. Floyd is single coverage to the right. Number 10, Manley's going to be your motion receiver. Bruno on the line. There's a snap. Handoff in the middle. This is going to be a touchdown. Who else? Number 5, Smith. And Seth Smith was not even touched as he made it into the end zone. That is a 13-yard touchdown run by Seth Smith. And as I alluded to before this game, Smith had 4 touchdowns at the last home game for the Stars. That's exactly what this Stars offense needed. Zeke out to attempt the extra point. There's the call. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. And this one is right. So Zeke misses the last 2 kicks as he knocks on his chest and lets his team know that it was him. He will get that worked out and adjusted. I can guarantee you that. 19-3 is your score after that 13-yard touchdown run by Smith, brought to you by Dr. Herman Orthodontics. 3:48 left in this first quarter. Again, your game sponsor for today is Zebra Sports Grill. Located in Farmington, New Mexico. Everybody back home enjoying some football tonight. Now that the NFL draft is over 20 flat screen TVs, an amazing staff, and they are more than just a place to get some food. They bring you live entertainment as well. That's Sports Bar and Grill, located in Farmington, New Mexico. Go see Lance and his staff. Amazing people. And Zeke is going to kick off for the Stars. Again, deep for the Bandits is number 1. That's White. And number 7, Tidwell. It's deep. This is going to Tidwell. He's going to take it across the 5, the 10. Open field tackle. Not able to hold on to it. And he's finally brought down at the 15-yard line by number 5, Seth Smith, the running back who just scored that last touchdown. Tidwell able to run it out to the 16-yard line. And that is where Michael Nichols and his offense will take over. First down and 10 on their third possession. They've got a field goal up to this point for the Bandits. The Stars defense being as stingy as you can be, and I'll tell you, it's because these amazing new defensive linemen they have brought in, they are nasty and they are stingy. Let's see what they come up with this time. Nichols shotgun formation. He's got his running back Carter to the right side of him. Tidwell in motion. There's a snap thrown high, but it's handled. Completed to number 3. That is Matt Washington trying to dive forward for a first down. I don't know if he got enough as he's brought down by number 14. That's Marcus Cortez, the new cornerback. And he does get his arm stretched out enough, Washington does, for the first down. So move the chains for the Bandits. First down and 10 from the 24-yard line. Under center goes Nichols. His running back Carter behind him. He's got Martin and Tidwell to the left side. Martin is the motion running back. Hand off to Carter. Hit right, about 1 yard gain, brought down by number 56, the defensive end for the Stars. That's Hutcherson. So second down and 9 for the Bandits in their white uniforms, white jerseys, navy blue numbers with the green outline, silver helmet, black pants. The Mexico Stars coming in all black with the yellow and red helmets. Shotgun formation for Nichols. Changes his mind, goes under center. Quick pass up in the air, almost intercepted, and we're going to have a penalty. Some adjustment went wrong there, and I'm wondering if it's another illegal formation against the Bandits. Almost intercepted by number 6. That's Robinson for the Stars. He has a diving effort, unable to come up with it. Let's see what the call is from the white hat, Land Clark. That's exactly what it is. False start against the Bandits. Declined by the Stars. That brings up third down and 9. So the Stars hold them here, and it forces a field goal attempt. In arena football, there are no punts. Their punt is a field goal attempt. And it can be returned if it does not leave the field of play. So a huge play for this defense. Nicholson breaks huddle. He's going under center. Now he stays in shotgun. Carter is running back to the right. Washington in motion. There's a snap. He's looking for somebody. He's got somebody deep. Overthrows him. That was intended for number 10, Richie Martin. And he had beaten Pettigrew for the Stars, but Pettigrew able to gain his composure and make up some speed and get right back in the back pocket of Washington. Incomplete, fourth down, and I do not see the field goal unit on the field, so they're going for it. Huge play would give the Stars great field position if they stop him here. Shotgun formation for Nichols. He's got Washington and Tidwell to the left. Tidwell's the motion wide receiver. Fumbled on the ground. It's still on the ground. Picked up by the linemen, and they are not going to even be close to the first down. And that is a big load to bring down. Number 14, extremely undersized for the Stars, makes the tackle. That's Cortez. He weighs 206 pounds. He goes against the offensive lineman. That was Dean, number 92, who picks up the fumble ball. He's 6'4", 365 pounds. There's a replay on the big screen, and he brings him down. What a great play that was. Sacrificing his body does Cortez. They are not even close to the first down, so now first down and 10 for the Stars. And again, Peters back out on the field doing a fantastic job leading this Stars offense, and he did a great job in the IFL as well. That's why Coach Williams and Hernandez bring him in. There's the snap, and it's fumbled on the ground, picked up, and he's going to be sacked by number 13. That's Howard, who's also the kicker for the Bandits. And that's going to bring an end to this first quarter. A fumble, and it looked like it was just a bad exchange from Peters. Never got a handle on the ball. The important thing is he's able to recover it, and in the Arena Football League, a loss of 10 to maybe 15 yards is nothing, because on the next play you could throw a 50-yard touchdown strike. 19-3 is your score. We are going to be starting the second quarter. This game brought to you by Zebra Sports Grill. Also, Dr. Herman Orthodontics, Batteries Plus, are your sponsors for today's game. Again, you can check out more information about the New Mexico Stars on Facebook. That seems to be everybody's choice. Find them on Facebook.com/New Mexico Stars. Get on there, invite them. You can follow everything they've got going on with the general manager and Abe Hernandez and his staff, and where they're going to be around the city in different places. They'll also tell you about game time stats. Hopefully they'll start tuning in some videos on there so you can see some of the clips of the game. You can follow the Stars there. And Coach Williams and his players as well. You'll see Coach Williams' post-game interviews on the internet via Facebook. So the Galaxy girls out on the field doing their dance. We're going to start this second quarter. So Peters gets his call from Coach Williams. Manley's going to line up to the right side. Bruno will be the motion receiver. Floyd lined up to the left. Smith, the running back, lined up behind his quarterback, Peters. There goes Bruno in motion. There's a snap, 5-step drop. They pick up the blitz. Throws a strike. He's still on his feet. Number 11, Floyd. Unable to get away, but what a play that was. Gain of 26 yards. And the first down. That first down brought to you by Dr. Herman Orthodontics. So first down and 10 from the 12-yard line. The Stars can still get a first down. Peters is going to be under center. Smith behind him. Trips to the left with Bruno, Manley, and Floyd. And Manley, your motion receiver. Hand off to Smith. He's not going to go anywhere. Number 18 right there to meet Smith at the line of scrimmage. That's Roberts, 6'3", 250 from Angelo State. They may have lost 3 yards. Let's see what they give them. Well, they're going to lose 2 on the play, so second down and 12. That's just keeping this defense honest. Nothing wrong with that play. They can still gain a first down from here. Best case scenario, score a touchdown. Floyd's going to be your motion receiver. Lined up with him as well as Bruno and Manley. There's a snap. 5-step drop. Fires it out here. Completed to number 10. That's Manley. He's going to pick up 5 yards on the play. This makes this third down a heck of a lot more manageable, so it's going to be third down and 7. Let's see what Coach Williams and his quarterback decide to do here. You're going to have Manley, Bruno, and Floyd, all trips lined up to the right, with Manley your motion receiver. There's a snap, quick pitch out to Smith. He's got some room, lowers a shoulder pad, touchdown. And when you get Seth Smith out in the open field like that, running north, running downhill, you are not going to stop him. And he throws a souvenir out in the stands, touchdown. New Mexico Stars, 25-3. What a play. And who would blame Coach for running that play? 13-yard touchdown. And Aravalo out to attempt the extra point. There's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, and there it is. He got it adjusted. That's good. And let's actually check that last touchdown. That was a touchdown run of 12 yards. And that is Smith's second touchdown on the night. So you got Seth Smith with 2 touchdown runs, one of 13 yards and one of 12. And you have Floyd with 2 touchdown catches, one of 33 and one of 30. And I do apologize. I wish I had better stats for you. As I'm writing them down myself, I don't have the stats for our quarterback, Peters. I know he's lit it up on that first quarter, but I just don't have the stats for you. But he's got 2 touchdown passes on the night already at this point. And Ravallo off to kick for the Stars. The Bandits change it up as they get number 20 deep. He's the running back. That's Carter. And number 7, that's Tidwell. Please forgive me. That's Garrett Tidwell. I almost thought it was number 1 again, but it's not. It is Tidwell, so here's Aravallo with the kick. Zeke, deep, high, giving his guys enough chance to get down there. What a deep catch that was. Crosses the 5. It's Carter, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's a load to bring down. Still on his feet, and he's brought down finally by number 2, the defensive back in safety. That's DeMarcus James from U.S. Air Force. What a nice return that was by number 20, the running back Carter, for the Bandits, as they're going to have first down and 10 from the 23-yard line. Great field position. As I said before, though, this new look for the New Mexico Stars defense is nasty, and they are stingy. Trips to the right. Number 3 is going to be your motion. Pitch out to Carter, and let's hope they got the holding, because you can see that plain as day from here. Let's see what the call is. Here it is from the White Hat Land Clark, and they nailed it. Number 92 nailed for the holding. And that's going to push them back 10 yards, depending on where that penalty was thrown from. So this could be further than 10 yards, and it sure is. They threw the penalty right around the 25-yard line. So that's going to be a loss, combined net of about 12 yards. So first down and 22 for the Bandits. Trips to the left as you've got Martin, Washington, and Tidwell. There's a snap. Washington's deep. He's looking for him. Changes his mind. Throws it to number 10, Martin. And he's hit from behind. And I think they're going to hit him for pass interference. Let's look at the replay. And I'll tell you, that's pretty close. And it looks like number 21 for the Stars got there a bit early. There's the replay of it, and he sure did. He got there about a second and a half too early. You rarely will hear me say this, but that was the right call. Pass interference on the defense. He just got there a little bit early. So first down and 10 for the Bandits. Trips to the left. Washington's going to be your motion receiver. There's a snap, quick pass to number 10, Martin, and he goes nowhere. He may have gained 1 yard, but number 14, Cortez, for the Stars was right there. And I tell you, I like this Cortez guy. He has got a motor that just does not stop. He has been all over the field for the defensive side of the ball for the Stars. What a pickup he's been. He plays that jack position for the Stars defense. Under center is Nichols. Quick throw out completed to Washington. He's got a little more running room to run. He's still on his feet. Where it looked like he almost broke loose. Number 21 for the Stars, Pettigrew, able to knock him out of bounds, but not after an 18-yard gain and a first down. So that's going to be first down and goal for the Bandits, as the ball is marked on the 8-yard line. So Nichols and company will break huddle. He goes under center. His running back Carter behind him. Look for the pitch here to Carter. There it is. It was ready. For the Stars had that prepared the whole time. They were waiting for it. And number 6 comes in for the tackle. That's Robinson. Carter gets back to the line of scrimmage, so still second down and goal from the 8-yard line. Nichols in shotgun formation this time, trips to the right with Tidwell, Washington, and Martin. Washington, number 3, is going to be the motion receiver. There's a snap. Fake quick pitch out here, throws it down, almost intercepted by number 2, DeMarcus James on the coverage. It was intended for number 3, Washington. And again, DeMarcus James having a solid game up to this point for the Stars. The safety. He's 6'1", 200 from Air Force. So 3rd down and goal for the Bandits. Nichols gets his call from his offensive coordinator. Washington's going to line up on the right side of the field. Tidwell and Martin to the left. There's the snap. Thrown in the end zone. Intercepted. Pass across the 5-yard line. He's still on his feet. Number 3, that's Thompson. And he's going to be brought down. What a play that was. Nichols did not see Thompson sneak in at the top part of the field as that pass was thrown across his body. It was a play call all the way. He knew where he was throwing the ball. He was throwing the ball to a certain spot. And Nichols did not see Thompson step in front of it. Intercepted. What concentration that was. On the part of Chaz Thompson, the 6'1", 195-pound defensive back from Louisville. So the Stars are going to have 1st down and 10 from the 4-yard line. 26-3 is your score. 8:27 left in this second quarter, and the crowd is getting rowdy now. And it's so funny. You start the game, you don't see a whole lot of people out there. You get so involved at the game, and you finally get a timeout, and then you look up, and the stadium's packed. A nice crowd out tonight, and it was not easy for the front office to get this game packed up tonight as they were up against all sorts of things. A ton of events going on this weekend and especially tonight. Hernandez and his crew do a great job of getting the stands filled up tonight. And they are rowdy for this New Mexico Stars team as they're throwing footballs out into the stands. And some of these young guys like to show off their arm. So 1st down and 10 we will have for Casey Peters, the new quarterback for the Stars. And what a leader he has been up to this point. You see him talking to his players. You see him telling him, making sure they're all on the same page. You can see why Coach Williams brought this young man in here. So he's going to go under center. Smith is running back lined up behind him. Floyd to the left. Bruno is going to be receiver going in motion. You got Floyd to the right side in single coverage. There's a snap. Quick handoff to Smith. Nice quick cutback. He plants on his left leg, cuts back to the right, and he's going to gain 5 yards. 2nd down and 5 for the Stars. He gives them a little bit more running room, so now Casey can drop back without worrying about being into the end zone. That always makes it a more manageable 2nd down. Same formation, except now you've got Floyd as your motion man. They're going to switch it up to Bruno. Trips to the right. Quick pitch out to Smith, looking for room. He gets it. Nice cutback. Still on his feet. Fumble. And again, I hate to be the guy that talks about calls on the field, but Smith was held up for about 3 seconds and no whistle. They're able to pile on top of him and strip the ball out. And again, I am shocked by that call yet again. Smith should have been marked down, not just because he's a player for the Stars, and I'm calling the game for the Stars, but he was held up for here's the replay. You can see it on top up here. He's held up for about 3 or 4 seconds, and that gave them enough time to rally around Smith and just tear it out from his hands. But again, doesn't matter what I think or say. It's going to be Bandits ball. Nichols in shotgun formation. Number 3, Washington going in motion. There's a snap. Throws it across the way. Incomplete as it was intended for Washington. Nice coverage on the play because he's going to take a huge hit if that ball is completed because he had number 3 for the Stars. That's Thompson right in front of him. He also had number 21, Pettigrew, in his back pocket. Great coverage for this Stars defense. 26-3 is your score. 6:50 left in this second quarter. Shotgun formation for Nichols. Number 10, Martin's going to be the motion receiver. There's a snap. Almost intercepted. Again, that was thrown behind Washington. And you can see the offensive coordinator just frustrated with Michael Nichols as he's targeted Washington on the last 7 pass plays. That was thrown behind him, incomplete, almost intercepted. So now you have 3rd down and goal for the Bandits. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. Number 3, Washington's going in motion with Martin and Tidwell. There's a snap. Plenty of time to throw. Now he runs out. The quarterback, Nichols, trying to dive, get more extra yardage. What a nice open field tackle that was by number 14, Cortez, for the Stars. A gain of 4. And Cortez extremely outsized. He's only 6'1", 210. The quarterback for the Bandits, number 19, Nichols, 6'6", 250. 40-pound weight difference there. Nice open field tackle for the Stars. 4th down, and here it is. 7 to go to the end zone. Trips to the left. Martin is going to be the motion receiver with Washington and Tidwell. There's a snap. Quick throw out here. They got it sniffed out. No good. They are short. That ball hit about the 1-yard line, and that will be a turnover for the Stars. That defense holds up again, and guess who is on the tackle? Number 14, Marcus Cortez. And you tell me he's not a game changer as they brought him in for his first game today. 1st down and 10 for the Stars. This defense has been the 3rd time they have held this Bandits in the red zone. Now you see how players make a huge difference in schemes that these coaching staffs are trying to put together. What a great job they've done in doing just that. So Peters gets his call from Coach Williams. Manley, Bruno, and Floyd in trips to the right side. Smith lined up to the left side of Peters. Manley's your motion back. Oh, and that's going to be a safety. That play took way too long to run off. And that gave number 13 and the kicker for the Bandits enough time to get in there and make the tackle in the end zone on Smith. A lot of the times you see those dive plays, and I mean you're talking not even a half a second before that ball is handed off. It seemed like it took just a little too long. I couldn't tell if Peters maybe had been bobbling the ball from the snap, and that's why it took so long. But nonetheless, 2 points for the Bandits. 26-5 is your score with 4:28 left in the second quarter, and now they will have to kick off to the Bandits. So Zeke coming out for the Stars. Number 20, that is Carter, the running back for the Bandits deep. And back out there is number 1, Tommy White, to return for the Bandits. And Tristan Carter had an amazing return last time he touched the ball. That's going to Carter's way. High hop that gave the Stars a little more extra time to get down there. He's out at the 5. What a tackle that was by number 21 for the Stars. And that's Pettigrew. And there's two names I have called nonstop today. Number 21, Darius Pettigrew, and number 14, Marcus Cortez. Doing a great job today on the defensive side of the ball. So first down and 10 from the 5-yard line for the Bandits. Martin in motion. There's a snap. They're looking to go deep, and nobody's there. The closest one to the football was number 21. And the problem with that is he's a defender for the Stars. That's Pettigrew. So second down and 10 for the Bandits. Washington in motion. There's a snap. Pass is completed to number 7. That's Tidwell. Close to a first down. Let's see where they mark him. And they're signaling first down, and it is. So first down and 10 for the Bandits with 2:44 left in the second quarter. 26-5 is your score. The Stars lead this game. This game brought to you by Zebra Sports Grill, located in Farmington, New Mexico, up by the airport. Number 7, Tidwell will be your motion receiver. There's the snap to Nichols. It was a bad snap but handled. Intended for Tidwell. Thrown about 2 yards too high. Incomplete. So that'll bring up second down and 10. Washington had been the majority target for Nichols. He switches it up. Now it's been Tidwell. And a great job so far by this Stars defense. And number 21, Pettigrew, and number 14, Cortez, getting things done. Nichols in shotgun formation. There's Tidwell in motion. Looking for Tidwell deep, completed. And then he's hit. Brought down by number 3, Thompson. But not after a huge gain. That's going to be a gain of 22 yards on the play. So that's going to bring up first down and 10 as the ball's marked at the 12-yard line for the Bandits. A minute and counting. This Stars defense has been stingy up to this point. Let's see if they can hold on to this as well. Under center is Nichols. Quick pitch out to his running back, Carter, who's hit, still on his feet. Let's see where they call him out at. That's going to be a gain of 4. Check that. A gain of 5. So second down and 5. And we're going to have a timeout. I'm not sure who that timeout went against. They didn't show one way or another. So 55 seconds left in this second quarter. The Stars lead this game 26-5. This game is brought to you by Zebra Sports Grill, located in Farmington, New Mexico, up by the Farmington Airport. They don't have just food. You could get all sorts of entertainment from Zebra Sports Grill. They have over 20 flat screen TVs. They also bring a ton of live entertainment. Comedy shows, UFC fights, which is going on tonight. John Jones, the local world champ right now. And where does he fight out of? None other than here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where he takes on Chael Sonnen. So we're going to be ready for play. I'd also like to thank Dr. Herman Orthodontics and Batteries Plus for their support of the New Mexico Stars. 2nd down and 5. From the 7-yard line. Number 11 checks in the game. That's Wells. He's the motion receiver. Fumbled. Picked up by Nichols. Stripped out! If the Stars could have picked it up and taken it to the house, but they're still going to get the ball. Number 56. That's Hutcherson. He strips the ball out, and then he fumbles it himself. He couldn't pick it up, but I'll tell you, if he's able to pick that football up, he is taking it. 45 yards for a touchdown. Nonetheless, the Stars recover the ball, and they have all the time in the world with Peters under center. 47 seconds, 26-5 is your score in the second quarter. When you have a quarterback like Peters, all sorts of possibilities are available to you. Number 11, Floyd, will be your motion receiver. Bruno and Manley to the right side. There's a snap. Quick throw out there to number 11, Floyd, completed. And they're going to gain 7 on the play. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 3. And that was a smart play by Floyd as he's able to get out of bounds, but he takes a big hit on the sideline into the boards while he's doing so. So Peters gets his play call from Coach Williams. You're going to have Bruno and Manley lined up to the left. Floyd is going to be the motion receiver, number 11. He's solo on the right. Look to him for a deep pass. There's a snap. Out and up. It's covered. Fumbled again by the Stars. Recovered by number 13 and the kicker, Howard. And Howard has been all over the place tonight as he has a field goal, a tackle for a safety, and now a fumble recovery. And Peters just unable to hold on to the football. 36 seconds left, so this defense retakes the field for the Stars after they just made a huge play in a fumble recovery, and the Stars oblige them back and turn the ball over back to the Bandits. So 1st down and 10 from the 14-yard line for the Bandits. 36 seconds to work for. Trips to the left side of the field. Washington's going to be in motion. There's the snap. It's a bad one, but it's handled by Peters. Throwing across, and what a nice catch that was by number 7, Tidwell. It was thrown too wide. He's able to get his fingertips out and pop it in the air long enough for his body to run underneath it. And he catches it. It's going to be a 1st down. So the Bandits are going to have 1st down and goal from the 3-yard line. And we're going to have another timeout by the Bandits. They want to talk about this because this is a big possession for them. They've got to get it in the end zone as they trail this game 26-5 in the second quarter. So the defensive coordinator and the Stars defense want to talk this over and make sure they have coverage. Again, the Bandits have been in the red zone 4 times tonight. And this Stars defense has shut them down every single time. Let's see if they can make it 5. So the Bandits break huddle. You've got Washington lined up in solo coverage to the left. You've got Tidwell and Martin to the right. Tidwell's the motion receiver. There's a snap. It's fumbled. Picked up by the quarterback, Nichols. And he's going nowhere as number 99 is right there. They're still getting right to the line. They throw the ball into the ground to stop the clock as the clock was still running. The Bandits were out of timeouts. What a play that was by number 99, Edmond. He noticed that Nichols did not have a handle on the football, and as soon as Nichols picks it up off the ground, Edmond puts a big hit on him. Bandits noticing they're running out of time, so they spike it into the ground. So that's going to bring up third down now and goal. 9 seconds. And the Bandits want to try to throw one quick. Tidwell in motion. There's a snap. He's going to keep it himself. Throwing across the field. Is it held on to? It is. Touchdown, the Bandits. To number 10. That's Richie Martin. Number 3 for the Stars. That's Chaz Thompson. He had a hand on the football. They were both fighting for it as they went to the ground. Chaz trying to strip it out. He had great coverage on it. The ball was just thrown in a perfect spot. So number 12 out on the field to do the kicking duties. And that's Hundell, Shane Hundell. Is good. And that ends this first half. I thought there was a little bit of time on the clock. I think the clock manager just ran the time down and didn't notice what they were doing. There should have been at least 6 seconds on that clock. 3 seconds only ran off on that last play for the Bandits, so there still should be 6. And that's what they're discussing. Both teams are still looking to leave the field. Coach Williams is down there, but I'm telling you, there was 6 seconds on that clock, and how they got run down is beyond me. They're talking about that right now, but that 6 seconds can mean a touchdown run back at the end of this half. And I don't know if they're going to get it because they got their halftime stuff going on out there. If I was them, I would tell them to get off the field because they need to come back. They need to make a kind of a bigger deal about this. Let's see if they do just that. And there it is. The officials get the call right. They're going to bring them back out onto the field. There's still time to go in this first half. It's just going to be the matter of how much time they're going to put back on the clock. Again, this game is brought to you by Zebra Sports Grill, located in Farmington, New Mexico. Up at the airport, go see Lance and his staff. Great people. They're back home watching the UFC fights right now on over 20 flat screen TVs. Get a nice meal, a great family environment. They also bring you live entertainment. So they're going to put 2.9 seconds on the clock. And that's enough for a return. And the reason I bring that up is because last home game, number 11, Josh Floyd, took one from end to end on a kickoff return. And you just want that chance. He can make things happen. He's that electrifying of a player. So he will be deep for the Stars. The Stars doing the smart thing and putting a lot of people up front to block for him. Number 12, Hundell, is doing the kickoff duties for the Bandits. Both teams are 1-3. Somebody's coming out 2-3, and somebody's going to 1-4. And that was a missed opportunity as it was kicked to the sidelines. Now, if Seth Smith would have let that ball go, it would have been out of bounds. They would have still had 1 second on the clock, and they would have had first down and 10 from the 25-yard line. But because he touched it before it went out of bounds, the ball's down at the 5-yard line where he touched it. So that's going to be an end to this first half as the Stars go into the locker room, leading this game 26-12. And what a great job they've done. We're going to take about an 8-minute break. I'll be back. I'll talk to you about the stats that I've at least wrote down myself. Talk a little bit more about my conversation with the general manager, Abe Hernandez, and my conversation with head coach Chris Williams. Enjoy the halftime entertainment. This game brought to you by Zebra Sports Grill, Dr. Herman Orthodontics, and Batteries Plus. I'm Albert Velarde. We're here in beautiful Rio Rancho, New Mexico at the Santa Ana Star Center. We'll be back in 8 minutes. Welcome back to the home of the New Mexico Stars, located in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, at the beautiful Santa Ana Star Center. New Mexico Stars lead this game 26-12 over the San Angelo Bandits. Both of these teams come in at 1-3 on the season. It's a young season at that, and as we spoke a little bit about it before today's game, speaking with the general manager Abe Hernandez and head coach Chris Williams, their expectation is nothing short of winning out from here on out. They brought the right pieces in. They feel like they are on the right track and can do just that en route to a championship in this Lone Star Football League. To give you the run of what's happened up to this point, in the first quarter, with a little over 2 minutes gone at the start of the game, there was a 33-yard touchdown pass connection from quarterback Casey Peters for the Stars. He matches up with number 11, Josh Floyd, for a 33-yard touchdown in the first quarter. That was followed up with a field goal from the Bandits by number 12, their field goal kicker, and that's Shane Hundell, 6'2", 220 from TCU. Shortly after that, another touchdown strike by the Stars, and again, it was a Casey Peters to Josh Floyd connection for 30 yards. Immediately after that, there was a fumble, and then the Stars able to capitalize on that fumble with a 13-yard touchdown run by Seth Smith of the Stars with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. After that, the Stars held the Bandits on their own 2-yard line on a goal line stand. Take over on the 2-yard line, and immediately after that, they have a safety, number 13, able to get in there for the Bandits. That's Howard, with 4:28 left in that first quarter. In the second quarter was the last touchdown by the Stars. It was a 12-yard touchdown run by Seth Smith with 2:29 in that second quarter, so about 3 minutes had run off. And then the Bandits capitalized on a fumble by Casey Peters of the Stars, and they punch it in with 6 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Number 10, that's Richie Martin. And that brings us up to date right now. 26-12, the Stars lead this game. We're going to get this second half started here shortly. And up to this point, the Stars doing everything they need to do to take an early lead. They need to capitalize on these turnovers and make sure that we do not have any loose handles on the football like we did towards the end of the second quarter. So I'm sure Coach Williams and company have gotten all that cleaned up at halftime in the locker room as they are all making their way on the field. Again, you can find out more information about the New Mexico Stars. You can go on Facebook at facebook.com/New Mexico Stars. Invite yourself as a friend. They'll get their staff on top of that inviting you. And what that does for you is allows you to see where the New Mexico Stars will be with General Manager Abe Hernandez and his staff. They make their way out into the public in different venues, doing different things. You can also follow the Stars on their home website at www.nmstars/lsfl.com. And you could go on there and find out any information you need about the staff of the Stars, sponsors, different events that are coming up. You can see their full game schedule on the website. Your game sponsors for today is Zebra Sports Grill, Dr. Herman Orthodontics, and Batteries Plus. So the Stars are going to kick off to the Bandits. And Zeke Aravalo kicking off for the Stars, number 19. Deep for the Bandits. They've switched it up. They've kept number 20, the running back, Tristan Carter, out there. He's next to number 1. That's Tommy White. White is 6'1", 215 from Grambling. And Carter is 5'9", 220 from Angelo State College. There's a high, short kick. That's going to be taken from White. He crosses the 5, the 10. Now the 15 across the 20. He's going to be hit and wrapped up and brought down by number 2, as well as number 21. Number 2, that's DeMarcus James. And number 21, that's Pettigrew. So first down and 10 from the Bandits. The Stars defense being quite stingy that first half. Let's see if they can keep that up. So Michael Nichols, number 19, the quarterback, shotgun formation. His running back, Carter, lined up to the left of him. Number 7 in motion, that's Tidwell. Quick pass out to Tidwell. He's brought down around the neck by number 21, the safety, that's Pettigrew. Pettigrew has had a number of tackles today, doing a great job from that safety position. They pick up 7, so it brings up second down and third for the Bandits. Shotgun formation for Nichols. His motion receiver is Tidwell. There's the snap. Throws it out, completed to number 10, Martin, and he's going to be hit immediately by number 3. That's Chaz Thompson. And he has enough for the first down as he gains 5, so that moves the chains. First down and 10 for the Bandits, getting a move along on this first possession of the second half. So they're going to mark the ball on the 18-yard line, and that'll be first down and 10 from there. Nichols under center with Carter lined up in the eye behind him. There's a snap, quick pitch out to Washington. He's still on his feet. And he gets blasted by number 42. What a hit that was. And I apologize, I do not have a name or his number on my roster. But what a big hit that was, the defensive end for the Stars. Washington able to pop right back up. It was a completed pass for 9 yards, so it's second down and 1. And I cannot see the player that's down, injured on the field. .13:07 left in the third quarter. 26-12 is your score. And the injured player on that last play, it looks like number 10, Richie Martin, but I can't tell from here. And it is Martin, so he gets up on his own will. Checks in number 11, that's Dominique Wells. So Wells, you're going to have trips to the left with Washington and Tidwell. Nobody in motion up to this point anyways. Nichols under center, and there goes number 11, Wells, in motion himself. Handoff to Carter. He's going to have enough for the first down. That's going to move the chains as Carter's able to gain 5 yards. So it's going to be first down and goal from the 4-yard line for the San Angelo Bandits. So first and goal. There's a snap. Keeper by the quarterback, and he's in. Touchdown, Michael Nichols, the quarterback, number 19. He didn't quite have a handle on the football, and now we got flags flying everywhere, and that's never a good thing. Probably some extracurricular conversation going on with the Stars. And let's see if that's exactly where they put that. Unsportsmanlike conduct, dead ball. That's going against the Bandits. And you've seen the Stars huddled up around the other official. That's why I thought maybe it went against them. They nail one to the Bandits. So in comes the field goal attempt by number 12, Hundell. The extra point try, I should say, excuse me. There's a snap to hold the kick. And that is good. 26. Should be 26-19. So 26-19 is what I've got. 12:06 left in this third quarter. So deep to return the kick for the Stars is number 11, Josh Floyd. He's got one return for a touchdown this year already. There's a hard squib, may go over the fence, and it does. So the Stars should get excellent field position to start this second half, around the 25-yard line. Depending if a Star touched it. And the White Hat Land Clarks lining up on the 5-yard line. I didn't see a New Mexico Star touch the ball. I'm not sure why they would mark it on the 5, but let's see. Should be either on the 15-yard line or the 25. And there it is. And the reason being is you had the unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bandits, so they marked that off from the end of the run, which was the 5-yard line. First down and 10. Peters under center. Smith behind him. Floyd his motion receiver. 5-yard drop. He's got Floyd open. Touchdown, New Mexico Stars. And that didn't even take 4 seconds to run off the clock before Peters connects with Floyd yet again for Floyd's third touchdown of the game. 35-yard touchdown pass to Joshua Floyd. And Arevalo out to kick. Floyd holding for him. He nods his head. Arevalo does that. He's ready. There's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's wide right. And Arevalo misses his third extra point try of the night. 32-19 is your score. $11:14 left to go in the third quarter. And all kickers go through nights like this. Arevalo is a professional. He will get this worked out. Just 2 weeks ago when we were home, we played the opposing team, and their kicker as well struggled all night himself. So these guys are professional. They're paid professionals. They're paid to get this worked out, and he will do just that. He's not leading the league in scoring for no reason at all whatsoever. So he'll get this ironed out for sure. He's kicking deep to number 20, that's Carter, as well as number 1, that's Tommy White. There's the kick. It's going to Carter's direction in the air, and that bounces out of bounds. So they should start that out right around the 10-yard line, I believe is where that ball bounced out. And it is. So first down and 10 for the Bandits. And what got the crowd so riled up is an older gentleman has a nice souvenir. He took it to the face, but he stands in there like a trooper. He gets to take a football home with him. Under center goes Nichols. Number 7, that's Tidwell in motion. He's going to step up to the line now. Washington in motion. They're looking for Washington deep. He's got a step. Too deep. And Matt Washington, number 3 for the Bandits, had beaten the defender, number 3, Chaz Thompson for the Stars. Nichols just not able to get a softer touch on that pass as he misses him by 3 yards. As that would surely have been a touchdown. So second down and 10 for the Bandits. Nichols under center. Carter, his running back, lined up behind him. Washington in single coverage. He's going to be your motion receiver to the right. There's the snap. Looking for Tidwell in the middle. It's a nice catch. He's still on his feet as the tackle's missed and still on his feet. And Tidwell, nice run after the catch. He gets hit 3 separate times before he's even brought down. And what started out as this Stars defense just being stingy and nasty are having trouble wrapping up and bringing down these receivers in the secondary. So first down and goal from the 10-yard line. Trips to the left. Nichols under center. Carter, his running back, lined up behind him. There's a snap, quick throw out here. It's a bad one. It might have been thrown backwards. This should go to the house by number 21. Touchdown. Darius Pettigrew. And I'm sorry, that coach is upset. But there is a reason he stepped behind the line. And that is a backwards pass all day long. And you can plainly see it on the replay. What a smart, look at that. There's the pass. It goes backwards. Actually, it doesn't go backwards. It stays level with the line of scrimmage. And that is still considered a backwards pass. Touchdown, Stars. And you have 3 penalties thrown on the offensive coordinator. And if they have questions, again, it's shown on the screen all day long. Look at the pass. There it is. It goes level with the line of scrimmage. That is a fumble, return for a touchdown. And that was a heads-up play by Darius Pettigrew, the 6'1", 185 defensive back from West Georgia. And if this coach does not settle down, he's going to be shown the door. He is still getting on the officials. And what they're saying is, if you want to have a conversation with me, you need to call a timeout, and then we will talk. So Arevalo out to attempt the extra point try. Floyd, the holder, he nods his head. He's ready. There's a snap. It's a bad one, but it's handled. The kick is up, and it is wide right again. 38-19. A 40-yard touchdown run from Pettigrew. And it's kind of one of those things, the play is already called, yet you're still out there arguing with the official, and it's not going to change the call. And I understand what the offensive coordinator for the Bandits is talking about. He felt like that ball was thrown forward. The problem was the ball was thrown, it went level with the line of where the quarterback was standing. But why it made it look like the pass was thrown forward is the quarterback was hit. After he had released the ball, he fell backwards, and that made it look like the ball was thrown forward. But if you watch it on the replay, it is plain as day that the ball is level with where the quarterback was standing. And Pettigrew just does his job. So either which way, the Stars are just doing what they're taught. Here it is. There's a step back. It's thrown. It's blocked down by Pettigrew. Straight line from the quarterback, from where his arm was at. Then he falls backwards. That's where the coach for the Bandits steps in and says, no, sir. And the defense for the Stars just do what they're taught to do, which is go to the football and take it back to the house and let the official stop you if the ball is down. Ervalo kicks it deep. It's taken by White. He's across the 5, the 10. Nice tackle by number 5, Smith. And that's his second one by the starting running back of the Stars on special teams. So first down and 10 for the Bandits, and it looks like they're going to mark him down right around the 12-yard line. Nichols and his offense will step out for the second time in this second half. 38-19 is your score in the third quarter. And the offensive coordinator is still upset about the previous call. So the White Hat is going to accommodate him with the conversation, which in reality, the play's already over. He does not have to do that, but he's just showing him a generous conversation. I just kind of wish he'd look up to the screen and see the play, but that's neither here nor there. First down and 10 as they mark off the unsportsmanlike conduct on the offensive coordinator. So they get the ball first down and 10 from the 2-yard line. There's a snap. Quick throw out in the middle. That was a smart play. Completed to number 7, Tidwell, who's had a big second half. Gives them some breathing room. A gain of 7. So it brings up second down and 3. This game brought to you by Zebra Sports Grill. Located in Farmington, New Mexico, up by the airport. Stop by, see Lance and his crew with over 20 flat-screen TVs, excellent food and beverage. They also bring you live entertainment as well. That's Zebra Sports Grill, your game sponsor. Tidwell, the motion receiver, it's completed. He's still on his feet. Missed tackle. And if he stays on his feet, does Tidwell, he makes things interesting. But Tidwell just lost his footing. His momentum was carrying him too far forward, and that brought him down by himself, but not after he gets the first down and more. First down and 10 from the 22. Nichols is in shotgun formation. Tidwell in motion again. He's looking his way. There's pressure. It's thrown up. Caught by Tidwell. A big hit. But he pops right up, does Tidwell, as number 2. That's DeMarcus James comes in for the hit. You've got number 42 for the defense. He's the defensive end. He's down. I'm not sure what his injury is as the team doctors get out on the field to look at him. So first down and 10 for the Bandits. As he is still on the ground. 38-19 is your score. If you have any information on season tickets or tickets for the Stars, go online and call your amazing staff for the New Mexico Stars. And you can reach them at 505-891-7318. You can talk to your general manager, Abe Hernandez, or you can talk to a number other of staff members. Again, that's 505-891-7318 to get your season tickets. They can also get you lined up with game tickets as well as group tickets. So if you're from out of town or you've got maybe an organization where you'd like to bring everybody out, give them a call. They'll get you ironed out. Once again, that's 505-891-7318. It looks like he's all right. Maybe had the wind knocked out of him. He's going to walk off on his own power. Coach Williams out there to check up on him. These amazing doctors that the Stars have also partnered up with out there checking on him. So a big goal line stand for the Stars again. Nichols under center. His running back, Carter, behind him. Trips to the right side. Number 3, Washington's going to be your motion receiver. There's a snap pitch out to Carter. They had it sniffed out. He's looking anywhere to run, and he's going to run right into big number 99. That's Andy Edmond, the defensive lineman, 6'3", 310, from New Mexico Highlands. And he is a load. You're going to run into him. You're not going to move him around. Doing a great job at that defensive nose tackle for the Stars. 38-19 is your score. Stars lead this game. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Shotgun formation for Nichols. He's going to decide to go under center. Carter behind him, trips to the right. Number 7, that's Tidwell going into motion. It's going to be a handoff to Tidwell to the right side. He's going to cut it back to the middle of the field, and he's going to be hit. Brought down right around the 7-yard line. So that should bring up third down and goal. So third down and goal from the 7. A nice crowd out here tonight. Trips to the left side of the field. You're going to have Martin, Washington, Tidwell. Nichols under center. There's a snap. 5-step drop. He's got plenty of time. He gets smashed as soon as he throws it. And that was in and out of the hands of DeMarcus James. That should have been intercepted. It was a tough play for him, but it still hit his hands. And you talk to any coach, if it hits you plain in your hands, you better catch it. Looked like he might have jammed his thumb at the same time. As number 21, Pettigrew's out there trying to pop it back into place. So the Bandits are going to opt to kick the the field goal. Number 12, Hundell comes out to do just that. Number 3, Washington holding for him. Hundell nods that he's ready. There's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, it's high, and it's right down the middle. And I was actually watching this field goal kicker for the Bandits kick, and I kid you not, before the game started, he was on the goal line, and he was splitting the uprights on the other end of the field above the field goal poles. He has got one heck of a strong leg. So 38-22 is your score. The Stars still lead, but the Bandits are fighting back as they trail this game by 16 points. So Hundell will come out to kick. Deep for the Stars will be number 11. That's Josh Floyd. So the Stars will take the field. Game brought to you by Zebra Sports Grill, Dr. Herman Orthodontics, and Batteries Plus. Check out the New Mexico Stars on Facebook at facebook.com/New Mexico Stars. You can also check them out on their team website at www.nmstars/lsfl.com. That's New Mexico NM Stars. Dash LSFL.com. Onside kick. It's on the turf, and it looks like that's going to be recovered by the Bandits. And nobody was ready for that except the Bandits. Nice execution. One of the Stars players tried to go in and catch the ball. The ball popped up and hit him in the face mask. That caused the ball to fly up in the air, and that gave the Bandits enough time to get on the ball. So they recover the onside kick. Nice trickery on their end. First down and 10 from the 20. 38-22 is your score with 4 minutes and counting in this third quarter. Nichols under center. And the Stars are going to call a timeout right before the plays run. Something was wrong. I don't know if they didn't have enough players or had the wrong players on the field. But the reason that's so important is you got to have your players out on the field. It takes one play to throw a touchdown pass, and you've seen it a number of times tonight. So the Stars do the smart thing by getting a timeout and getting the proper personnel out onto the field. So when they get done with this timeout, it'll be first down and 10 from the 20 for the Bandits. You're going to have Washington. He's number 3, single coverage to the right. Number 7, Tidwell, will be your motion receiver. And number 10, Martin, will be on the line of scrimmage. Nichols, the quarterback, in shotgun formation. His running back, Carter, lined up to the right side of him. There's the snap. He's got him deep. He beat his man. Too deep. That ball was intended for number 7, Tidwell. He had gotten behind number 21, Pettigrew. And we've seen that 3 times tonight where Nichols throws off his back foot instead of stepping into the throw. And he just flat out overthrows his open receiver. So second down and 10 from the 20. Number 3, Washington, single coverage to the right. Tidwell going in motion. Martin lined up on the line. There's a snap. Quick throw out to Washington. It's completed, but he's hit immediately by number 2, DeMarcus James. That's a gain of 5, so that brings up third down and 5 for the Bandits. Big third down here. They can stop him here. It forces them to possibly kick the field goal. Number 10, Martin, will be the motion receiver. Tidwell on the line this time, as well as Washington. There's a snap. Tipped away. What a play that was by number 14, Cortez. Because that ball would have been caught by number 10, Martin. It was right on the money. Cortez able just to reach out his arm and knock that ball away. Fourth down and 5, and the Bandits love to gamble. They are going for it again. 1-3 on the season. Why not? They have nothing to lose. Washington on the line of scrimmage and single to the right. Tidwell in motion. There's a snap. Looking to the right. He's got pressure. He's going to be hit. He gets away though. That was a pass completed to the backside shoulder of Washington. That was great coverage by number 2, James. He literally was in the side pocket of Washington for the Bandits. Somehow, some way, Washington's able to turn his body around and catch that ball one-handed. You cannot fault James on that play. That was just a good, solid play by Washington. So first down and goal again for the Bandits. Nichols in shotgun. Martin's going to be in motion. There's a snap. Nichols keeps it himself. Does he get in? He dives for the end zone. They're trying to see if he was hit up against the board first, and he was. So they're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line. Second down and 1 to the goal line. So number 7, Tidwell, checks out. Number 11, that's Wells, checks in for the Bandits. So Wells, Washington, and Martin lined up to the left. The running back Carter, expect the handoff to go to him. Nichols under center. There's a snap. Nichols keeps it, and he gets in the end zone uncontested. He just takes the snap and dives right side behind his tackle. Touchdown, Bandits. And they are making a comeback now. 38-28 with a minute left in this third quarter. And they're calling the field goal kicker over to the sideline. I'm not sure what's going on, and neither do the Bandits. They don't understand what's going on. So I don't know if maybe they just try to get a penalty to scoot themselves back and go for a 2-point conversion. That's the only thing I can think of right now of to take a delay a game penalty is to bring out the offense and attempt a 2-point conversion. Let's see what the Bandits head coach does. And that's exactly what he's doing. He took a delay a game penalty to back this team up 5 yards, give his team some running room to get some separation from these defensive backs of the Stars to knot the game up 30-38. Let's see what happens. Under center is Nichols. Carter, his running backs in motion. Washington and Martin in there. Fake pitch out. Looking for the end zone. Nobody's open. Sacked by the Stars. No go. What a play that was by number 99, Edmond. He's helped out by number 33, McCaskill. And what a play that was, as there's a quarterback sack on Nichols. No good is the 2-point conversion. Our score stays 38-28 in the third quarter with the 20 seconds to go. And I'll tell you who you tip your hat to on that play, the secondary of the Stars, because nobody was open. Nichols was running for his life. He had nobody to throw to. And that's when Edmond steps up and just puts a smash on Nichols. And now we are going to have a kickoff from the Bandits by number 12, Hundell. Deep for the Stars will be number 11, Josh Floyd. And Floyd is usually good for one run, at least across midfield. He hasn't had one of those tonight up to this point. This would be a perfect time for him to come through with just that. Last time it was an onside kick recovered by the Bandits that helped out that last scoring drive. There's a kick, hard squib kick. going to be fielded by Floyd, and that's a tough one to take. Cross the 5. Looking for a block. He's going to get it right around the 8-yard line as he was unable to break loose. And the Bandits doing a great job of holding him to pretty moderate run backs on the kickoff game. And no question about it, they've done their homework in their scouting department and watching film to make sure they don't give him a whole heck of a lot of time to run. So the Stars are going to let the time run out. That's going to bring an end to this third quarter. 38-28 is your score. The Stars still lead this game over the San Angelo Bandits. This game brought to you by Zebra Sports Grill, Dr. Herman Orthodontics, and Batteries Plus. Proud sponsors and supporters of the New Mexico Stars. So in that third quarter, the Stars scored 2 touchdowns, a 35 touchdown yard pass to Floyd, and a 40 touchdown yard run by Pettigrew on a fumble recovery. And the Galaxy Dancers on the field doing what they do. You can also find the Galaxy Dancers on Facebook under facebook.com/Galaxy Dancers. And I believe they're also under New Mexico Galaxy Dancers. 2 ways to get invited by them. You can also find the New Mexico Stars on Facebook under facebook.com/New Mexico Stars. Also their website at www.nmstars-lsfl.com for Lone Star Football League. So www.nmstars-lsfl.com. Go on there and get your season tickets or game tickets lined out. First down and 10 for the Stars. Casey Peters, number 7, the quarterback, under center. Bruno in motion. There's a snap. Deep throw. He's got somebody open. Incomplete. As Dexter Manley had a step on his man, but Casey Peters threw it too short. It went off the helmet of the cornerback, number 6, on the coverage. That's Rick Ball. He's a 6', 200-pound defensive back, wide receiver from Mississippi State. So second down and 10. Under center is Peters. Bruno in motion. There's a snap. Quick throw out. It's tipped. Incomplete. As it was intended for number 11, Josh Floyd. And that ball bounced into the stands. Third down and 10 for the Stars. And they really got to get something going. They only lead this game by 10. After having a 20-point lead for the majority part of this game, Bruno in motion. Casey's got some pressure. Tuck up the football. He's got somebody coming from behind him. He didn't see him. Casey Peters only gains 4 yards on the play. So, fourth down and 6. They're going to have to bring out Zeke Arevalo. He's going to kick the field goal attempt here from right around the 6-yard line. This can be returned, as number 7, Garrett Tidwell, is deep for the Bandits. There's a snap to hold. The kick is up. It's deep, and it is out of the the field of play. So first down and 10 for the Bandits on the 5-yard line. As that ball was kicked wide right. Michael Nichols, number 19, the quarterback for the Bandits, calls his plays. Number 3, Washington, lined up to the left side of the field in single coverage. Number 10, Martin, and number 7, Tidwell to the right. Tidwell's the motion back. There's the snap. Quick 3-step drop. That was fumbled. Touchdown, Stars! What a play that was. Number 56, Hutcherson for the Stars on a heads-up play. Number 19, the quarterback, Nichols, was pressed a little bit, but he had time to throw the ball. The ball slips out of his hands, and number 56, a defensive end for the Stars, Hutchinson, recovers it. Touchdown. And that's the kind of play that the Stars needed at this time and point in the game. 12:15 left, 44-28 is the score. There's the kick, and that one is good. And Zeke's beautiful family able to make the trip here today. They are in attendance in the end zone. Matter of fact, the touchdown that was scored first for the Stars by Joshua Floyd. He gave a nice tribute to his family for Zeke Avrialo. And he hands them the football. So 45-28 is the score in this fourth quarter. 11:56 on the clock. The Stars can hold on. It brings the record to 2-3. They'll drop the Bandits to 1-4 if they can hold on. Deep back for the Bandits is number 20. That's Carter, the running back. And number 1, that's Tommy White. Zeke Aravalo to kick off for the Stars. He's number 19. Again, this game's brought to you by Zebra Sports Grill. There's a hard line drive kick, trying to get that to go out of bounds. It's going to be able to be returned. He better pick it up in a hurry. And he is nailed immediately. But there's 2 penalties that come out right off the bat. And I'm not sure what that call is going to be because my vision was blocked. That's going to be a block in the back. So as number 1, White was tackled at the 4-yard line, they'll take that half the distance to the goal. So it'll be first down and 10 from the 2. And again, if the Stars can put some pressure on this quarterback, Nichols, they can make something happen and get some further separation. There goes that clock, 11:40 and counting, 45-28 in the fourth quarter. Shotgun formation for Nichols. He's got Martin and Tidwell in motion. There's a snap. Pressured. Wide open was Washington. I'm not even sure how that happened. But Washington was all alone over here on the right side of the field. I don't know where the cornerback was. The ball was on the 2-yard line. It's completed and brought down right on the 19. So first down and 10. Move the chains for the Bandits. And they are in hurry-up mode right now. Tidwell in motion. Ball's on the ground. Let's see if the Stars recover it. It should be Stars ball. Let's see the call. There it is. And another fumble on the play. Number 33 for the Stars. That's McCaskill, able to strip the ball out from behind. The quarterback, Nichols, again fumbles it. He did not see McCaskill coming up from behind. He knocks it out, and number 2, that's DeMarcus James, recovers it. First down and 10. Well, that's actually going to be first down and goal from the 10. There's a quick pitch to Smith. He's still on his feet, diving for the end zone. Doesn't get there, but it's close. He's brought down by number 99. That's Travis Russell, the 6'3", 270-pound defensive lineman from Eastern Illinois. And it's going to be second down and goal from the 2. Again, look for Coach Williams to keep pounding the ball in the middle to number 5, Seth Smith. Maybe look to the ball be swept out to the left side. Let's see what they decide to do here. In motion goes Bruno. There's a handoff to Bruno up the middle, and he's got in for the moment, but the White Hat called a penalty. That's usually against the offense coming from there. Let's see what the call is. And that's an illegal motion. 2 players moving at the same time for the Stars. That negates the touchdown. I'd like to see the replay on that because I'm not quite sure who the other player was moving. Maybe the running back was stepping up, possibly at the same time Bruno went in motion. No replay on the board for us, so it's going to be second down. Second down and 8. Let's see what Peters comes up with. Bruno in motion. There's a snap. Looking to the end zone, and this play is stopped. Looks like a timeout. Coach Williams seen something he did not like, so he calls a timeout. And again, this is a big possession for the Stars. They've got to get it in the end zone. They can get it in the end zone here. I'm going to call it. You can stick a fork in this game and chalk the Stars up to 2-3. So we still have second down after that timeout. .9:21 left in the fourth quarter. 45-28 is your score. The Stars lead. So we got a break in between the game. The old tire roll to get to the other side of the field and back. Again, the Stars looking at punching it in. They got second down and goal from the 8-yard line. This is a huge possession Peters going to be under center. He's got trips to the right. Bruno's going to be his motion receiver. He's got Floyd and Manley over there as well. There's a snap. 5-step drop, quick throw, going to be a jump ball, and they both leave the field. And they're going to call a touchdown. What a play! Holy smokes! That was amazing. Bruno had caught it as he's going over the fence. The problem was I couldn't see if he maintained possession when they both went down to the ground. And obviously he did because the official was right on top of the call. Touchdown, New Mexico Stars. What a play. That better get on YouTube first thing tonight. There's the extra point try and a miss by Aravalo. (51-28) is your score. The Stars still lead this game. And Aravalo going to be kicking off for the Stars. He's had a tough night tonight. Deep to return the kick, number 1, that's Tommy White. Number 20, Tristan Carter. Aravalo kicking off from the goal line. It's a high one, it's a deep one. Out of the end zone. So first down and 10 for the Bandits. They trail this game 51-28. And I'm still amazed by that catch Bruno had. I mean, it was thrown on the money by Casey Peters. He throws that any shorter, it's incomplete. Just what an amazing job that was by Bruno. You see the replay after replay. I could watch that play all night long. Amazing play. And that has got to be YouTubed tonight. You got to consider that a catch along the lines of when Terrell Owens got smashed over the boards himself. What a play. So there's a snap, quick throw tipped at the line of scrimmage. I can't see if it's caught from where I'm at. And it was completed to number 3, Washington. And Washington's had a nice game himself. He picks up a big chunk of yardage as that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 2. Tell you, that play's got to be on the front of the team website. It was that good. Washington in motion. There's a snap. He's got pressure, sacked. And there should be a holding penalty on top of that. And who was in there? No one else but number 33, Keith McCaskill, 6'1", 295 from South Florida. Let's see what the penalty is, and there it is. Holding against the Bandits, so move them back 10 from the spot of the foul. And that should be close to about 20 yards total to go for a first down. Let's see where they call it from. It was right at the line of scrimmage. They usually call it from the spot of the foul. So it's going to be 2nd down and 12. Nichols going under center. Never mind, he steps back. Washington, number 3, going in motion. There's the snap, single coverage for Washington. It's thrown out and almost picked off by number 14. just couldn't get his arms out there, intended for number 3, Washington. Washington unable to come out with the play. And the Stars are darn lucky they did not get a penalty thrown on them on a late hit on the quarterback as you look at the replay. So 3rd down and 12, shotgun formation. Washington in motion again. There's a snap, 5-step drop. He gets hit, but he lets it go. Over the fence, they both go. Goodness, we are just seeing a treat as the fans are all clapping in here. They know the effort these men are giving out here all night long. As that pass was intended for number 10, Richie Martin. He was covered by number 2. That's DeMarcus James. They both go over the fence. Look at this. Up and over. No good. Sacrificing their body. If you don't want to come out and watch this kind of game on a Saturday night, something's wrong. Close to a sack. He gets away. And now they are able to get him. And again, this defense comes through. Number 33, McCaskill, who is just taking over this 4th quarter for the Stars on the defensive side. That was a loss of 7 yards and a 4th down. So it's a turnover on downs. And I'll tell you, these new players that Hernandez and Coach William have scouted out and brought in, it's working. 51-28. You see them taking over. And really, this is the first time they've gotten to play game action to see what they're made of. Casey Peters under center, your new quarterback. Bruno in motion. There's a snap. He's looking deep. He's got him open. Touchdown. Oh! Dropped. Oh! And I'll tell you, that just must be the way the world kind of works. He has an amazing catch over the top of the fence, and he drops a ball that he stops dead in his tracks and waits about 3 seconds to get in his arms, and he drops it. Oh, man. But it would not have mattered nonetheless because there was a penalty, personal foul, against both teams for unsportsmanlike. They will offset each other. They will replay 1st down. But I'll tell you, Casey Peters puts that right in the breadbasket, and Bruno drops it. Nonetheless, if it was a touchdown, it would have been null and void with the offsetting penalty. So 1st down. And there's just a flow to this team with Peters in at quarterback. Under center, there's a snap. He's got pressure. He throws it out, but he threw it too fast. He got a little bit of happy feet. He needed another probably half a second to let his wide receiver, number 10, the intended receiver, Manley, to break his pass route. And Peters threw it a little early. He's upset with himself after he throws it because he knew he had a sure touchdown on that pass. So 2nd down and 10 for the Stars. You're going to have Manley and Bruno lined up to the right side of the field. Joshua Floyd, number 11, is your motion receiver. Peters under center. There's a snap. 5-step drop. There's pressure. Thrown out. Caught. Still on his feet. And what a catch throw. That time, Peters steps in there. He realizes he's going to take a big hit. Plants his feet, throws a 90-mile-an-hour strike to Floyd. 1st down, move the chains. You got 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. And what a play that is as you look up at the replay board. He takes a big shot, has enough guts to stay in there and make the pass. Look for number 5, Seth Smith, to get this ball right up the middle. And the Bandits are expecting it as well. Handoff! Dive to the end zone. He might have got in. Touchdown. Holy smokes. What a play. What a play that was by Floyd. Wow. Look at that play. Here's the replay. He goes airborne. Reaches out. Touchdown. One more time. Look at this. Flies in the air. Supermans it. Gets a ball across the line. Touchdown all day long. What a play by Floyd. Here's the Aravallo extra point try. There's a snap to hold. The kick is up. And it's wide left. And I think at this point in time, Zeke is getting a little frustrated with himself. 57-28 is your score. And I'll tell you, the Stars have a whole probably 7-minute YouTube video they can post tonight of just replay of plays that are made tonight. Two in particular I would love to see on the front page of our team website because that was electrifying. You cannot tell me that these players don't care about playing this game when they sacrifice their body like that. Absolutely amazing. So Zeke will kick off for the Stars. And the Bandits switch it up to on this return. They're going to go with number 7, Tidwell, and number 20, Carter. Again, there's that replay. My goodness. What a play that was. There's the kick. It should be returned. There's Tidwell. He passes the 5, the 10, the 15. Nobody around him. He's going to be brought down close to about the 18-yard line. And I'm not even kidding you. There wasn't a New Mexico Star player that didn't cross the 20-yard line. That could have been a quick score for the Bandits, but they're going to get great field position after he's brought down. Shotgun formation for Nichols. Tidwell's going to be the motion receiver. There's a snap. It's low, but it's handled. Sacked. Number 42. What a play. And he is untouched as he gets in there and puts a hit on Nichols. Again, I don't want to be one of those guys, but he's lucky he did not get penalized for taunting after doing a little dance over the top of the quarterback of Nichols. Nichols having a tough night tonight. Number 7, Tidwell in motion. There's a quick pitch out to Carter. He gets his legs cut out from underneath him by number 21, Pettigrew. And I just like that player. Darius Pettigrew, the defensive back, 6'1", 185 pounds from West Georgia. He's undersized by pretty much every one of these players on the Bandits. And he will just put a hit on you. He doesn't care how big you are. Shotgun formation. Washington's in single coverage to the top part of the field. There's a snap. He's got pressure again. Throws across his body. Picked up. This should go to the end zone. And then we lost our lights. Kind of. Maybe it's just me. But what a play that was. Goodness. Number 2. DeMarcus James steps in front of that ball. He's seen it coming from a mile. He steps in front of it, and he returns it back to the 10-yard line. Well, it'll be first down and goal from the 10. And that was strange. He's running it back, and this whole side over here just got dark all of a sudden. So 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. The New Mexico Stars are going to move on to 2-3. The Bandits will move to 1-4. And we talked about Coach Williams and Abe Hernandez, the general manager, expecting this team to win out from here on out because they've got the right tools. They've got the right players in place. And watching them play today, I agree. Bruno in motion. Should be defensive offsides. But there could have been somebody I didn't see move for the Stars. Let's see the call. And that is defensive offsides, Bandits. The Stars have an off week next week, and then they will be on the road. You can watch the game on American One. Fumble! Still on the ground, and that's going to be recovered by the Bandits with 55 seconds left. Again, Casey Peters, the new quarterback, still trying to get things worked out between himself and the center. The Stars will be on the road. You can watch that live on American One. And how you find that is go online to the New Mexico Stars homepage, their team homepage at www.nmstars-lsfl.com. You'll see American Star logo at the very top to the right of the webpage. Click on that and it'll take you the rest of the way. There's a snap, pressure, pass is completed to number 7, Tidwell. And that clock is just going to run. I can't imagine anybody calling timeouts right now. 40 seconds and counting, and what a huge game this was for the Stars, winning at home. And as I talked to Hernandez before this game, I said, what do they got to do? He says, we got to win at home today. Enough said. And they do just that, 57-28. 20 seconds running down. There's the motion. Pass out, incomplete. Intended for number 7, Tidwell. Tidwell having a big game himself. Shotgun formation for Nichols. Tidwell in motion. There's the snap, pressure. He's hit a couple of times. He's still on his feet. Throws across his body, completed to Tidwell, still on his feet. And he's brought down, and that should do it. As soon as they set the ball, the clock should run, and this game should be over, 57-28. But what a game of highlights today. They're trying to get set, and here goes the clock. It should be winded right now, and there it is. Pass to Washington, incomplete, and that's it. The Stars move to 2-3 on the season. 57-28 your score. What an amazing game tonight was with some great plays. Again, follow the Stars on the road in 2 weeks. Go to American One website that you can find on our homepage at www.nmstars-lsfl.com. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/New Mexico Stars. I'm Albert Velarde. And we'll be back in a couple of weeks for our next home game. Thanks for listening. God bless. God bless all of our military across the country and the world fighting for our freedom. All the Boston victims, as well as all the victims in Texas for that fertilizer blast. Our prayers and thoughts are with you. This is the New Mexico Stars wishing you the best. And we're out of here. 57-28, the Stars win. Good night.